Alright, let's turn up the heat. Today's mission is a practical one. We're running the top 5 budget pistols that actually make sense to carry. Price ceiling, $425. That's the buying limit for late 2025. Criteria are strict. These pistols must be regularly available at or below that price point. Not a one-day flash sale, not a limited run. They need steady retail presence and reliable aftermarket support. Why the cap at $425? Inflation squeezed margins across the industry, so the budget segment has thinned. This list shows what still gives defensive performance without breaking the bank. All selections are semi-automatic striker or hammer-fired pistols. Revolvers were intentionally excluded for this list and will be covered separately. Expect value, durability, and real-world shootability. Each pick balances ergonomics, reliability, and parts availability. They're rated for everyday carry, duty backup, or budget home defense. Now let's move in on number 5. Number 5. Ruger LCP MAX. The Ruger LCP MAX is a modern micro-compact 9mm chassis pistol, optimized for deep concealment and practical carry. It uses a modular polymer chassis that accepts interchangeable grip modules, allowing the shooter to tune hand width and index point without swapping the entire pistol. The action is striker-fired with a flat face, Glock-style trigger geometry. That trigger delivers a short, tactile reset and predictable break, appropriate for rapid follow-up shots from a small platform. Slide machining includes front and rear serrations for secure press checks and racking under stress, and the slide is cut from the factory for micro-reflex footprints so optics can be mounted without adapter plates. Magazine capacity for factory configurations commonly lands at 15 rounds with flush-fit options and reduced-size spares for deeper concealment. The overall package balances chassis mass and grip ergonomics to tame recoil impulse for a micro 9mm, yielding controllable muzzle rise and usable sight recovery on strings of fire. Controls are low-profile and ambidextrous-friendly, designed to support both appendix and strong-side carry positions. Field maintenance is straightforward, following conventional striker-fired takedown procedures. User reliability reports and production QC fixes indicate the platform runs well with standard maintenance and serviceable ammunition. Typical retail pricing regularly sits in the high $300 range, making the LCP MAX one of the most feature-rich optics-ready micro-compacts available at the value threshold. Number 4. Smith & Wesson SD9. The Smith & Wesson SD9 is a long-standing, service-oriented polymer frame 9mm that evolved from earlier Sigma derivative designs into a practical, entry-level defensive pistol. The platform emphasizes simple mechanics, durability, and ease of maintenance, with a takedown process and parts count engineered for quick field stripping and routine service. Trigger geometry on the SD9 lineage was originally tuned toward law enforcement safety margins, producing a longer, heavier initial pull to reduce unintentional discharge risk under duty carry. Later iterations refined that geometry to shorten travel and sharpen the break, while preserving a deliberate pull weight suited to defensive use. Ergonomics favor a broad palm contact area and competent backstrap profile to spread recoil forces, which helps with fast, accurate follow-ups compared with older, thin-grip micro designs. Slide texture includes aggressive front and rear serrations to aid one-hand manipulation and emergency reloads, and factory sights are 3-dot metal units that are drift adjustable for zeroing. Magazine capacity in common factory configurations is competitive for the class, with double-stack magazines that deliver practical firepower while remaining comfortable to carry. The SD9's reliability record is well established across decades of service and high round counts, and aftermarket support for parts and magazines is extensive. Street price commonly hovers around $300, making the SD9 a cost-effective option when purchase price, parts availability, and long-term serviceability are factored together. Number 3. PSA Dagger. The Dagger delivers exceptional value for its price bracket. Available formats span micro-carry frames up to full-size duty pistols. Configured options include plain slides, optic-ready cuts, or factory-equipped models supplied with a miniature reflex sight. The chassis follows a Gen 3 Glock footprint. Standard Glock magazines are used for feed and capacity compatibility. The initial production run displayed early teething issues. Production has continued for multiple years, and reliability has improved over that period. Variants cover several slide lengths and grip profiles, increasing fit and feel choices. Factory trigger characteristics are serviceable for defensive use, with numerous aftermarket trigger upgrades commercially available. Sighting options include standard 3-dot sets, suppressor height plates for iron co-witness, and optic-ready slides compatible with industry-standard reflex footprints. Magazine interchangeability with Glock pattern mags simplifies logistics. Typical street pricing begins at $299. Models sold with a factory optic reach up to $550. That pricing represents a competitive value proposition, particularly in late 2025. Recommended inspection points at purchase: check slide to frame fit, cycle multiple magazines for reliable seating, and confirm optic mounting torque and zero retention. Aftermarket support and parts availability have expanded since launch, improving upgrade and repair options. Number 2. Taurus G3 series. The G3 family targets the budget-conscious market with extensive variant coverage. Available configurations include the compact G3C for concealed carry, the full-size G3 for duty or home defense, the G3X with an extended grip and compact slide, and designated tactical trims in some markets. Early MSRP and street figures placed many examples around $250, though secondary market pricing has risen since initial release. Testing across multiple samples indicates a platform that delivers pragmatic performance for the price. Expect straightforward functionality rather than premium fit and finish. Quality control variance is more common in this price tier. Some units require early adjustment or warranty service, while contemporaneous units from the same production runs may perform without issue. Taurus provides a factory warranty that offers recourse for out-of-box failures. The lineup includes both optic-ready and plain slide configurations. The trigger exhibits a distinct cadence compared to competing budget pistols, so perform a trigger pull assessment when evaluating a sample. Capacity, control layout, and accessory compatibility align with modern duty-style standards. Magazine availability is robust, and third-party holster options are increasingly available. Tactical variants carry a price premium due to added features. Standard G3 models commonly retail around $300. Inspection checklist for purchase. Verify smoothness of trigger pull, confirm reliable magazine fit and lockup, and conduct a basic function check for consistent feeding and extraction. When warranty considerations and potential QC variants are factored in, the G3 series remains a pragmatic option for budget-focused carry or home defense roles. Number 1. Beretta APX A1. This is the pick that best balances modern ergonomics, manufacturing quality, and real-world defensive performance inside the price cap. You get interchangeable backstraps for precise hand fit and an aggressive grip texture that locks into your hand under recoil. The trigger is a capable striker-fired unit that reads clean and predictable for carry work. The pistol uses a chassis-style architecture, though the aftermarket for alternate grip modules is still limited. Controls are ambidextrous from the factory, making manipulation straightforward for right or left-handed shooters. On the range, tested examples have been rock-solid performers, no systemic failures or troubling trends in reliability. Fit and finish are noticeably well executed for this price bracket, and the overall ergonomics make follow-up shots and presentation easy under stress. Typical retail for the standard A1 model lands roughly between $400 and $415. For nearly a year, there was a manufacturer rebate that pushed the effective price down to $250, an incredible value for a Beretta that shoots and feels like this. Honorable mention: Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. Now, when it comes to honorable mentions, there's no official spot for one, but I'm going to make an exception because who doesn't like a little bonus, right? Let's talk about the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus. This pistol is one of the most well-proven firearms in the market today. It's been around for quite a while, and the M&P series has built a rock-solid reputation for reliability and durability. One of the key features that stands out with the M&P Shield Plus is the grip texture. In my opinion, it has the best grip texture available, giving you maximum control, even under stress or in adverse conditions. That grip, combined with the solid trigger, makes it incredibly easy to shoot accurately. The new flat-face trigger is a major improvement, providing a clean and smooth pull. You also get front and rear serrations on the slide, which are essential for good grip when racking the slide, especially under pressure. This model is available in both non-optic and optic-ready versions, which is a great feature for those who want to mount a red dot. Whether you're a fan of traditional sights or you're all in on optics, the Shield Plus has you covered. When it comes to carrying, the Shield Plus is a reliable companion. I've never had a moment of concern when carrying this pistol. It's well built and designed for everyday carry, with an impressive track record for performance. And the best part? Despite all the solid features, it's still priced at around $399. In today's market, that's a great deal for a firearm with such a strong reputation. Sure, there's one small thing some folks wish it had: an accessory rail. I get it. Many people would like the option to add a light or laser. But even with that small missing feature, this pistol stands out as probably one of the best values on the market today, especially if you're in the market for a subcompact or compact pistol. The combination of quality, brand recognition, and a proven reputation makes the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus one of the best options for concealed carry. This honorable mention sticks to the same selection rules as the main list, routinely available at or under $425 in late 2025, reliable with defensive loads, and sensible for daily carry. If there are other budget contenders that belong on this list, drop them in the comments, and they will be reviewed for future updates. Keep training, run your defensive loads in the gun you trust, and maintain your fundamentals. Like, subscribe, comment,